Supporting your partner in labor. I just want to talk about the process, right? It's gonna go fast. I remember I went through like a 2 week period leading up to the due date. When actually my son came earlier. But I went through 2 weeks where it was pretty like bad because my faith was getting rocky. Yeah, daddy's faith was getting a little shaky. I can't lie. And I was praying a lot, but it's like I just felt down because I felt uncomfortable with the unknown. And instead of keeping my faith placed in the Lord, I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I was thinking I was going to mess something up. I'm responsible and I have to be an advocate for my wife because, they're going through a lot in that pushing process. The hospital, all this medicine, all these different things they putting in her to try the epidural and all these different ways of, just to get the baby out. It was stressful because I didn't know what was going to happen. I was prayed up for a healthy, good, smooth labor. But let's be honest. Some of the reality is it's not always that way. Because before my wife was in labor, there was a woman next door screaming to the top of her lungs. I was like, yo, this is crazy. I hope my wife ain't tripping right now. But she got the epidural. But I remember from the moment it was like midnight and she woke me up talking about the contractions. So now everything was go mode. Boom, right? I was getting dressed and everything. And hopefully, if me and her start doing a pod again, we'll give y'all the full Jane. She gonna tell y'all everything was going on. So ladies, she gonna give y'all her side. But I prayed a lot and I prayed and my prayers were answered because when the moment came, I was ready for the moment. So my faith really played a big part of this, and I feel like the Lord gave me everything I was praying for. Praying about the OBGYN, the staff, everybody. Yo, we had a great staff, an amazing staff. And so it really felt like a smooth, like an easy, as much as possible, obviously, time. And I was able to be there, be joyful. Her mom was there. You know what I'm saying? And it was a great time. It was a great time. But also be in the moment. Help your wife, whatever she needs. Try to do positions, try to do massages, go to the classes. Like, this is your child as well, fellas. Like, be invested. Your wife should never have to question your investment. Your partner should not have to question your investment. Simple as that. Because it's your seed. Hold on. Like I said, you as the father to be on your P's and Q's, be ready. You know what I'm saying? Know what your game plan is for the birth of your child, just in case things go south. What's on the birthing plan? What's your first option? What's your last option? You know what I'm saying? You just want to be there for your partner. I remember I cut the cord. They did the delayed cord clamping. I'm grateful that what I feared didn't happen. I didn't mess up. I didn't overthink so much so that I missed the moment and I wasn't able to support my wife and be present in the moment. Everything was so joyful, so easy, so light. The sleeping, once your child is born, that first night was garbage. I'm not gonna lie. Hydrate. That's another thing. Hydrate. That was a big, big, important thing. And I felt the difference from that first night because I barely ate and I wasn't hydrated. So make sure you eat. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure you pack that bag. We overpacked because, to be honest, we wasn't even all that hungry. I wasn't that hungry. Stuff just went so fast because nurses and people is coming in and out, checking on her and all of this stuff. It felt a little bit weird. We couldn't wait to get home and get out of there. But all in all, it was a beautiful moment. I didn't cry. And I didn't pass out. I saw it from beginning to end. I held her leg up. You know what I'm saying? Her mom was helping her on the push. You know what I'm saying? It was fire. It was fire. I just made this video because I just want to give y'all some sort of comfort and know, like, yo, don't trip. Don't stress about the things you can't control. And to be quite honest, how your child comes and when they come, you can't control. But what you can control is your investment, your involvement, your mindset, and what you're choosing to think on. I try a lot of the stuff we learned in the class. We threw it right out the window. We threw it right out the window. My wife did not want me touching her at all, so I left her alone. I made sure the bag was back. I made sure I was ready to hit the road. You know, I helped her get her clothes on and things of that nature. I ain't gonna lie, we dropped the ball. Wasn't no gas in the car. Fellas, make sure gas is in the car, yo. But my wife did trip. She ain't trip. She ain't tripping. Little guy ain't trip neither. But all in all, it all went good. I envisioned and hoped that, you know what I'm saying, as the time came, I was telling my wife, he gonna come at night. He came at night. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't have to worry about the traffic. That was another thing we was worrying about. What route we was gonna take. Is there gonna be traffic? How can we get there as quick as possible? God set everything up. My faith was the biggest point of this whole trip, this whole experience. I prayed over my wife. I prayed over my son. Both of them are good. They both made it out of this experience. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for that. And the Lord showed up for me, keeping me level-headed, keeping me grounded so that I could be there for my wife and my son. I was worried about the money, you know what I'm saying, the bills and all this other stuff. God, he's working it all out. Big guy, you gonna take the pacifier? There you go. But yeah, God has provided time and time again. Is who he is. And I almost felt foolish that I even questioned any of it, but I know it's all love, and I know that God forgives me. I know he's not tripping on it. Once you face with the unknown, sometimes it could show you a different side of you. It shows you a different side of you, and it was showing me my faith was wavering a little bit. But I'm grateful, you know, I ain't break. I went through my tough times, and I'm grateful for my wife who gave me the space to feel what I felt, but she ain't let me stay in the funk though. She wasn't with it. I know, big guy. You ready? Well, all in all, man, I hope the video helped out. Get in the comments. Let me know if you got any questions. I'll try to answer them, or I'll try to make short form content answering the questions that you may have. I gotta get to little man. He probably want to chill or do something else. He's over it. But anyway, if you got to this point in the video, hit the like, hit the subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, get in the comments. You know, this is for you and yours as always. And as always, stay up, peace and love. May the Lord be with you.